Tua Tagovailoa, right? I know you heard he went to sleep, kinda, on Sunday. Went out for a few plays, came back in against the Buffalo Bills, played on Thursday, got concussed again, and now it's a big deal. All right. So, of course, personal question for you, understanding and knowing how the NFL, they try to police concussions. What are your thoughts on Tua Tagovailoa, the situation in the league's concussion protocols as it stands today?
My only thing is, how did they get it wrong? How did they get this wrong? Because you got an independent consultant and you have obviously the team consultant. Everybody in the world saw that man was concussed. Sunday, they played the Buffalo Bills. You can't tell me that his back and his ankle gave out. First of all,
that's the thing.
I ain't never seen nobody back give out before. Have you?
I never seen somebody back give out that they're stumbling. Number one, I never seen somebody have a back issue, but when they get up, they're shaking their head because they're trying to kind of get themselves together.
The only time I did see somebody back gave in is when they got something on their back.
That's the thing. Like,
right.
What?
From the get-go, he was concussed. So
yes,
that means they didn't run the test. That's the only thing that I can come to conclusion. They did not run no concussion protocol.
So this is my theory on it. Last Sunday was a huge game for Miami. At that time, they had an opportunity to improve to being 3-0. They haven't been 3-0 in a long, long time. They're playing against a team in the division, the Buffalo Bills. It was a big game for Miami. When Tua went down, when it looked like he was concussed, they probably felt, granted, it was still time left in that ball game, Pat P. If he goes out and he is now out for the remainder of this game, you don't stand a chance of winning. So we got to find a way to get this man back in the game. So what we're going to do is, like you said, they might have not properly gave the protocols how it was supposed to have been done, but somehow or another, he quote unquote passed the protocols to return to the ball game, which is mind-boggling because nowadays, even when a player looks like he's dazed, they take his helmet.
No doubt about it. And honestly, they don't even ask you. Are you ready to go back in? They're not even asking you. They running they doing their test. You know, they asking you all type of questions. Because I had a concussion before in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, against Philadelphia Eagles. And yeah, they run you through all these balance tests, you know, to make sure your leg, one leg, eyes closed, this, that, and the other, reciting months backwards, all type of stuff. So I if he passed that, kudos to him. But he definitely was concussed. And ain't no way around that.
Yeah. And I think understanding and seeing now that the NFLPA, number one, I think the NFLPA, they did not hold the rope. They should have launched an investigation after Sunday's game. Yeah. That's when they should have launched an investigation.
Who was the doctor or who was the consultant? No, nobody still knows.
An independent consultant. But for the NFLPA to launch an investigation after Thursday game, it's too late. You should have did that Sunday. You should have figured out why this man looked like he was dazed. Right? He was off, couldn't really run, but how did he return back to the ball game? Their job for the NFLPA is to protect the players. I think they dropped the ball in trying to protect Tua Tagovailoa. And then launched an investigation after Thursday. Heck, the damage was already done. He shouldn't have played Thursday.
No doubt about it. And we need to find out who the doctor is, man, who the guy is.
Well, whoever the independent doctor, you know, they're going to fall on the sword. Because they independent. They're not necessarily tied to the NFL.
True.
So, and that's why they're saying they're going to now change the concussion protocols, basically saying it weren't good enough. So that's why this mishap happened. So now we're going to put something else in place that we can make sure that it was good. No, the protocols are good. You just didn't do them.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if they took the test, if he passed the test, all of that. But that dude was concussed. I don't care what nobody said.
It don't take a rocket science to know. Like you said, that man was concussed, Pat P. That man was concussed. We know that for sure.
And like you said, like, obviously, the Dolphins seeing the position they was in, playing the Buffalo Bills, the opposition in the division, first time to go 3-0. Rodney Harrison hit it on the head, man.
Mm-hmm.
He hit it on, and your health is way more worth than a damn W of fighting to try to play the next play, because that next play could possibly be your last. Like, why you want to put yourself the strongest the strongest muscle in your body, the best muscle in your body, be at 50% versus at 100%.
No question.
So life is much longer, way longer than football. And I want guys to be able to enjoy it after, because that's when life really begins. You don't have to worry about no damn meetings. You got waking up in the morning. You can enjoy your life, and why not enjoy your life with your full senses?
Hey, well said. Well said. And we know one thing about the game of football. Sometimes players won't protect themselves. So that's why we got people in place that are supposed to protect the players. We just didn't see that this past weekend and last Thursday, and hopefully we see a better progress in place moving forward.